50 secondary school teachers from 6 institutions across the Northwest and Southwest regions, alongside education and civil society stakeholders, converged at the Bishop Pius Memorial Pastoral Center in Molyko, Buea, for the official opening of the Transformation Leadership Academy Bootcamp for teachers. The 5-day bootcamp, which opened on Sunday, 2nd August 2026, is designed to catalyze transformation in secondary schools across Cameroon by equipping teachers to become agents of change within their classrooms and institutions. The initiative is grounded in the principle that transformed teachers transform classrooms shape students, and transformed students influence schools and communities. It recognizes teachers as the permanent daily carriers of values, emotional steadiness, and classroom culture, placing them at the center of efforts to foster transformational leadership in schools. Delivering the keynote address at the opening ceremony, Dr. Lily Chongwang, head of the Department of Teacher Education in the Faculty of Education at the University of Bamenda, contextualized transformational leadership around the need for skills acquired in the classroom to be transferable to the workplace.
It gives me great pleasure to have the opportunity to talk to teachers from the secondary schools who are practicing, who are ongoing on transformative leadership at this particular point in time, where we are looking at the ability of our learners to transfer skills from the classroom to the society. And what kind of skills are they supposed to have if the teachers themselves don't know what to do and how to help the learners to transfer skills? And so we are looking at not just leadership as in theory or being a transactional teacher who is looking at salary, but how to equip these learners with skills that they will use after learning.
The Transformation Leadership Academy is being implemented through a 3-partner coalition combining strategic direction, local operational mobilization, and specialized curriculum design. Mendem Foundation provides principal funding, strategic direction, donor stewardship, and alumni and diaspora engagement. Royalty World is responsible for on-ground operations, teacher mobilization, venue logistics, and local stakeholder coordination, while Lead from the Heart provides and facilitates the 21-hour Transformation Leadership Academy curriculum, pedagogic tools, and communications. The inaugural 2026 pilot brought together 50 nominated teachers, class masters, dormitory supervisors, and administrators from 6 secondary schools representing Catholic, Baptist, and lay private educational traditions. The participating institutions are Sacred Heart College, Bamenda, Our Lady of Lourdes College, Bamenda, Seka Baptist College, Limbe, St. Joseph's College, Sase, Buea, St. Bernard High School, Buea, and Bernice High School, Buea. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Royalty World Executive Director Madam Doris Ngum challenged participants to move beyond seeing themselves as victims of past educational systems and instead embrace their role as transformers and co-creators of the future. She noted that while previous leadership programs targeting students had yielded positive results, many teachers have not undergone a similar transformational journey, making sustainable change difficult. According to Madam Gom, meaningful and sustainable transformation requires both learners and educators to grow together. Participants have been informed that during the 5-day bootcamp, they will collaboratively develop practical curricula, tools, and implementation structures that can be introduced within their respective schools. The opening ceremony also featured a consultative roundtable and panel discussion that examined the crucial role of co-creation in developing a transformational leadership culture within schools. Among the education stakeholders on the panel was Dr. Azuka Menkiti, UNICEF Education Lead for the Northwest and Southwest regions.
UNICEF is very happy to be part of this meeting, this project, Transformation Leadership Academy for teachers particularly. Like we have said earlier, teachers are in the center of learning. Globally now, we have moved from schooling to learning because learning is most important now. It's not about schooling, but it's about being able to impact some knowledge in children. So, and if that is the case, teachers sit in the center of the learning process, and the methodology is critical.
and how the teacher composes him or herself is very important.
Representing the Regional Delegate of Secondary Education for the Southwest, Madam Fosunkikang Yvonne underscored the importance of the initiative in equipping teachers who can, in turn, raise students who go beyond academic excellence to become well-rounded members of the society.
Talking about transformational leadership, it's something that is going to transform the school as a whole. And talking about the clean school policy, which is being implemented by our Minister of Secondary Education, the Honorable Professor Naroba Leonga, this comes actually to fill the gap of the clean school policy, which she has been galvanizing in the secondary education. With this, we are going to have leaders who are doing their work as it is required. We are going to have sizable classrooms. We are going to have schools that are well equipped, which are clean. We are going to have teachers who are motivated to work, who are committed to their work, and who are ready to not only to transform themselves, but to transform the student, so that we will have students not only who will perform very well in schools, but we'll have students which behavior will meet up with what is required from them.
Organizers emphasize that the 5-day boot camp is not a standalone intervention, but the beginning of a 12-month accompaniment journey extending through the 2026-2027 school year. As part of the follow-up process, the Transformation Leadership Academy facilitators will undertake termly school coaching visits, organize quarterly peer learning circles, and measure qualitative shifts in classroom culture among participating schools. The pilot will culminate in an official commissioning and certificate ceremony at the Bishop Pius Memorial Pastoral Center. With the opening ceremony now concluded, the participating teachers and education stakeholders are set to get down to business over the next 5 days, beginning the process of co-creating classroom culture plans with the potential to inform transformational leadership practices in secondary schools across Cameroon and beyond.